Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie. I'm here today to do my TBR for Roll of Reads. So this is a readathon running throughout March. It is of course hosted by my lovely friend Mel from A Book Fiend named Mel. This is based on her old TBR game, Roll of Reads. And I'm not going to talk about it too much, not really going to explain it. I will link her video down below if you're interested in joining in and you haven't seen it already. But we're going to talk about my books. I have already done my rolls, so I'm going to share those and share the books that I have picked for each of them. We're going to jump straight in with my first roll. Okay, here we are with our very shitty board. We're going for the environmentally friendly version. This is a page from an exercise book that I have just written on. My cards are made of little cut up index cards that I have had for ages, and there's that. Got my little set of die here. This is a pastel fairy set, and I thought it would show up nice on camera. So let me grab the 20-sided dice and the 8-sided dice. Yep. Okay, I have a little thing to write what books I get, a pen, and my laptop to know. We're going to roll the 8 first to figure out how many I am going to be reading, and then we will put the cards onto the thing. I did try to shuffle the prompts a little bit as I wrote them down, and also shuffled the cards themselves when they were done, but we'll see how we go. I'm hoping for 5 and up on here. If I do get a 1 or a 2, I'll probably re-roll. But here we go. That's a 7. I'll take that. It's fun. It's so much more fun when you get to roll a few times. So, let me write 1 to 7 down. And let's put these here. I just looked at that one. That was stupid. So the cards are a little large, so maybe I'll kind of turn them this way. Okay, and then we're going to put this one I accidentally saw halfway through and stack them just over here. Okay, roll number 1 is an 18, which is down here, and that is BookTuber's favorite. So roll number 1 was BookTuber's favorite. I actually struggled with this more than I thought I would. I wanted originally to get someone who didn't pick a book for me in my Friends Pick My TBR series this year, but I've ended up going with A Lady's Desire by Lily Maxton, which was picked for me by Meredith from Reading with Merb. Yes, this is short, it's on KU, it's a sapphic historical romance, and I just think it'll be a nice little quick one, because I do have these books I want to read this month. Some of them aren't small, and then I also have a couple of other books that I'm hoping to get to, so I don't know, a short little KU one felt like a good idea. But on to roll number 2. I will say I did slightly reword some of the ones from the prompt list, just because I was being lazy and I didn't want to write the whole thing down sometimes. So we've replaced that. Roll number 2. Okay, that was a 2. Nice easy one there. Aussie author. So roll number 2 was an Aussie author. This one was also kind of hard. I have a lot of Aussie authors on my shelf. It was just a matter of picking one. I decided to go with Heart of Iron by Beck McMaster, which I don't currently have, and I will be acquiring it next weekend, so I will have it with plenty of time for March. This is the second book in the London Steampunk series. I loved the first book, so I'm super excited about this one. And I will also have the rest of the series at that time, so I'm very excited to hopefully read them all semi-close together. We'll see how that one goes. But on to roll number 3. Let's take one of these from here and replace it. Roll number 3. Let's do that one again. That's an 18 again. And that is, Book Battle. That's fun. I was really hoping that one would come up. Which was Book Battle. I was so excited. I was really hoping that this one would come up. So basically what you need to do with this one is you pick one book that you really, really want to read, and then you pick one that you do want to read, but maybe you're a bit intimidated by, or you don't really want to read it, maybe. Then you take a D20, which I will grab out of here in a second, and if it's below 10, you pick the book that you didn't really want to read, and if it's above 10, you go with the one you did. So I haven't done this yet, but the two that I have picked from, the one I don't really want to read is Owl, I think, by Becky Manawatu. So I do plan on reading this one in March anyway, but it's more of a question of, do I specifically make time for it, or if it kind of falls by the wayside by the end of the month, is that okay? That's the vibe for that one. I have a lot like Adios by Alexis Daria, which it's book 2 in the Primas of Power series. I really like the first one, and so I'm planning to read both of these this month anyway. But like I said, it's more of a which one will I actually prioritize kind of thing. So I'm gonna insert the little clip of me rolling the D20 and we'll see what we get. And that's a 5. That is a 5. Okay, so I've lost it now. That was a 5, which means that I'm reading this one. Not super happy about it, but I was gonna read it anyway. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, on to the next roll. Okay, let's replace this one from here. Roll number 4. Oh, that is a 19. And that is, mood read. Okay, for roll number 4, we got mood read. Super exciting. I am a mood reader, so love that for me. And to be kind to myself, I'm not going to pick any options. It's really just going to be whatever I feel like. I'm not even going to limit myself to picking from the books that I do want to read next month. We'll just see, I guess, at the end of the month, whatever. I'll just count something towards that. And on to roll 5. Roll number 5. Whoops. That is a 3. Ooh. Dwarf, which is historical fiction, literary fiction, classic, or non-fiction. Easy. So this one was Dwarf, which was literary fiction, classic, non-fiction, etc. And I decided to go with non-fiction, and I'm going with Guest House for Young Widows by Azadeh Moaveni, which is one of the books on my These Books Will Self-Destruct TBR for 2023. I have not read any of them at this stage, but I mean, it's still early Feb. So I thought that I would start this one. It's probably the one it's one of the ones I'm probably most nervous about, because I just feel like this is going to be a lot. And yeah, I thought that I should probably push myself to start it. If I don't finish this in March, I'm honestly not going to feel too bad about it, but I do want to start it. That's the key here. And let's just throw this one here. Whoops, that's 2. Roll number 6. That is a 13, and it landed on 13. Woo! Online book club. Roll number 6. This was online book club. So excited for this one because it meant that I could slip in my book for Last to Read Book Club, which is the book club that I host with Mel and Lana. And in March, we are reading A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown, and we are reading the sequel in April. So this seemed like I literally don't join in any other online book clubs or anything like that. So this was so perfect. And I'm really excited about this one. Little nervous because I've been feeling meh about the YA sort of fantasy that I've read in the last couple of months. I have not enjoyed most of them. So I'm hoping that this is one that falls on the better than 3 stars scale, basically. And then on to roll 7, and let's replace it with this one here. Hopefully last roll. Yes, it is a 10. Whoops. Color generator. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's my 7 rolls. This was pretty nice. Thanks, board. Which was thankfully our last roll. I know that I literally was like, I'd be happy to get any. But then I did think about the other books that I wanted to read this month, and I was like, oh yeah, when are you going to do that, Ellie? When are you going to do that? So happy that this one was it. And I got color generator. Here is the little clip of me doing that. I did cut this down to the very basic colors because originally when I opened this one, it was like deep purple and amber and this sort of stuff. And I was like, that seems too complicated. I just want very basic colors so that I can pick, the tone and shade gives me a little bit more of a general color, and I can pick from there. But here's the roll. That is blue. That was pretty exciting. I have quite a few blue books I could have picked, honestly. But I ended up going with The Detective's Guide to Ocean Travel by Nikki Greenberg, which I'm pretty sure I put on my TBR for Roll of Reads last year. I don't remember what the prompt was, but I'm pretty sure it was on there. This is a Aussie middle grade, and it takes place on an ocean liner, and there's a mystery. I just thought it would be nice when I have some of these bigger, more intense books to have a middle grade that was maybe a little bit more fun and light. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And that is it. That is all of them for today. I had kind of thought to myself, oh, maybe I'll I don't know, roll again and pick some more. But honestly, looking at the other things I need to read, which I will tell you about in a video in a few weeks, closer to March, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have time So I'm happy with these ones. I'm really looking forward to this. Thank you again, Mel, for hosting. And I will catch you all next time. I'd love to hear what you have on your roll of reads TBR. I'll see you all then. Bye.